Hey guys, it's Dr. Vic,
And Dr. Bo.
and we're coming at you this week because last week was Valentine's Day week, and we thought, hey, what about if we talk a little about the heart? You know, in Espanol, they say the corazón. So, diving in here, you know, how does chiropractic play a role in the heart? We're going to come and share a couple different things on how that does, but one of the things is in chiropractic, we use something called a Merrick chart, and what that does, and you may have seen it if you're a patient in the office, basically looks at nerves that come out of the spine and what they control. And so there are an area in your spine known as the thoracic spine, mainly T1 through T4, that controls not only just heart function, but even lung function. And because the heart and lung work hand in hand together. And so it's really critical that if you do have like subluxations, if you do have poor posture and it strains those areas of that nervous system, it can affect the organ function overall, specifically your heart. But I know Dr. Bo here, I know we're getting more into a global aspect of how that all plays a role.
Yeah, I mean, first off, you think about it, the heart's pretty darn important, right? Besides the nervous system, which is controlling everything, it's right up there, heart and lungs, as the next most important systems in your body. And, one thing that is just, we like to talk about is that you only have a certain amount of beats in your heart, right? So it's really important to make sure that we spread those beats out, right? We calm our systems down, we live a healthy lifestyle so that we can get that heart beating for as long as we want to live. And one way to really look at that is the gas pedal, brake pedal system within your nervous system, right? We have to get a nice balance there. We have to get that brake pedal system built up nice and strong so that your body is balanced, so that your heart rate slows, so that your energy slows, so that everything just comes together and functions the way it's supposed to function. That gas pedal system is really that stress mode, right? That fight or flight. And so think about it, when you're getting ready, if you were to have to run from a tiger, your heart's beating pretty fast, right? You start sweating a little bit, your pulse goes up. And so if our body's stuck in that mode consistently, then you can imagine how our heart is just overworking every single day. And so we have to make sure there's that balance in the nervous system so that we can calm the heart, right? Allow it to function fully and really just be that nice balance. It's not a bad thing to be stuck in that fight or flight, I shouldn't say stuck. It's not a bad thing to be in it for certain periods of time when we need that to bump up our heart rate, but we don't want to be stuck there. So we need to have that nice balance in the nervous system in order to have a nice, happy, healthy, vibrant heart.
So true in so many ways. Yeah, I mean, there's even been studies that show, there was a study done at University of Chicago, actually, and it was by an accident. It wasn't even designed to be this way. They were doing two medications to look at heart rate, blood pressure, and they ended up doing a chiropractic adjustment there. Just for fun, they wanted to see what would change when they looked at doing a chiropractic adjustment. And you can look up the study, University of Chicago, go and just put in chiropractic blood pressure and you'll see the study. And what was interesting is they noticed that individuals got adjusted after a certain period of time, like 15, 20 minutes after the adjustment, their blood pressure will drop by a total of 18 millimeters of mercury pressure. And what that means is that you have like a 120 over 80, right? Systolic, diastolic. What ended up happening is that it would drop, let's say 9 on the top and 9 on the bottom. And so what we noticed is the heart would actually drop down. And actually, I don't know if you did that in school, but we did it in school in lab when we were in physiology testing. We actually did the study. We get an adjustment and then we go back and get tested again afterwards. And it was roughly, mine was actually only 12 because I have a little bit lower heart rate, but there were some people who had 22, 32 heart, the droppage of the point. So why is that important? High blood pressure is the number one condition when it comes to affecting the heart, right? Number one reason why strokes happen. It's one of the number one reasons for chronic congested heart failure and so much more. And so can chiropractic help? Well, it can. It's not the purpose, but it can. And since we're talking about heart this week, it's one of those things to think about. And I know Dr. Bo is going to get really deep into that as you're going to be talking about an amazing workshop you're going to be having online.
Yeah. February 21st, Thursday, 7 p.m. Again, online. So as always, replay available through the weekend. And we're just going to dive a little bit deeper into it, talk about maybe some of the myths that are out there about heart health, how chiropractic can play a role, and really just what you can do to make sure that your heart is healthy so that you can live the life you want to live. And it's going to be cool. Just break into some stuff that you probably haven't heard before, probably haven't thought about, some of the stuff that we talked about today is a little bit of a teaser. So if this interests you, if you know anyone that maybe has had some heart issues in the past, or you just want to make sure your heart is as healthy as possible, because why wouldn't you want that? Definitely tune in, sign up, share the workshop, and again, you'll get some awesome information that you can take and apply to your life.
I think we'll be talking a little about cholesterol, what the truth of cholesterol is, right?
A little bit. We're gonna throw out some things out there that just different viewpoints.
The science that's out there that kind of is like the real science, but I'm not going to give any more away. So check it out, get registered for it. Make sure you do it before Thursday at 7 p.m. because that's the only way you can get the review on demand 72 hours after. So as always, again, until next time, guys, thank you, and as always,
be well,
live well.
The choice is yours.